everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout today. And this layout is going to use two photos from a 5K I did on the day before Easter, and then also the number, my official number. And that's important because this layout, the number is important just because it tells me what the race is. But this race was chip time, so I knew like what my time was. And it's important to have that number because that's how they do it. So in this particular race, just to give you a little bit of history here, they had two photographers at the finish line, and they both got a picture of me kind of in the same moment, and I love these photos. They're some of my favorite photos that have ever been taken of me. And you can kind of see the joy on my face at finishing this 5K and just how excited I was. I ran this, my sister ran it as well. She finished a little bit ahead of me, but I just had such a good time. It was a tough race because it was raining just a little bit when we started, and then it was very windy and very hilly. So it was good to be done. So that's the backstory behind the photos. Now, what I'm doing is I want to back these photos with a color of paper, and I'm thinking blue because I'm wearing a blue top and I have a blue headband on. So I grabbed that diagonal paper, but I don't know, I didn't love the diagonal paper. I think there was so much movement with that diagonal, and there's a lot of movement on the background paper. So that background paper with all those bunnies on is the Echo Park Celebrate Easter collection, and it's the hippity hoppity paper, and it was too distracting. So I went to my scrap bin and I found that paper, that blue dot paper. And so I'm liking that better, and I'm just putting my number on there to see like what the spacing could be like if I actually use this blue dot. And you can see that I've decided I like that, so I'm going to commit to it. So that blue polka dot paper is from Bella Boulevard, the soccer collection, and it's the Dribble It paper. I love that blue. It's like perfect for lots of different things. I should look to see if I can find that anywhere else. And just like, you know, order a couple pieces. And so sometimes I don't have any kids or grandkids in soccer, but I saw that paper when I was, I think, at a local scrapbook store and knew it was the perfect blue. So I thought, well, I'll just, you know, buy a bunch of these sheets to use. And I think I think that was the last of it, unfortunately. All right, so I have that all I have that all cut and mounted, and now I don't want to cover up, like the name of the run, which is Cottontail Classic, is up at the top of that bib there, that race bib, so I'm kind of being careful. I want about the same spacing on the top of the photo and the bottom below the bib. So I'm kind of playing with this a little bit and trying to figure that out. Now, the one thing I didn't tell you is this layout was really quick. I always put the time it actually takes me to do the layout in the intro below the title. It took me 14 minutes to do this layout. 14 minutes, guys. I mean, there wasn't a ton involved, but that's still really fast. There's just a couple of things involved in here. It was more making decisions. I guess that all of them are like that, but really the amount of stuff on here tends to not be, isn't a ton because that background paper is so busy. So I chose that 3x4 card, which is really a cut apart from the Echo Park Happy Easter collection, and the cut apart paper is called Happy Easter. And it just, you know, there's a little flower on it and it says love this. It brings in the yellow again because my bib is yellow there. I thought that was kind of nice. So I've got the blue and the yellow in there. It just makes me happy even looking at these photos. I have my Facebook photo right now is a my profile picture is one of me running. So I think I warned you guys that I was going to be doing 5K a month, and you were going to start really seeing some 5K race pictures and that kind of stuff. This was an unofficial one though. This was an extra one. This is one that my sister and I ran together. My sister and I and a good friend run the official 5Ks that we're doing. I'm doing 14 5Ks in 14 months and started Thanksgiving of last year, and we'll go through the end of 2018. But this was an extra one. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to take all of those bibs, and then from all the races, other races, and then all the photos that we took on that day, and make a layout with them. So I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish that. I just know that I'm going to accomplish that. I think with the bibs, obviously I won't be able to get them all, you know, singly on the layouts, but I think what I might do with those is I might somehow tie them together and maybe kind of put them in a corner like I've done with this, but that they would all lay on top of each other, but you could flip them up. All right, so because this was the Cottontail Classic, I really wanted to get Bunny on there somehow, and this chipboard bunny is from the Echo Park Celebrate Easter Chipboard Accents sheet. And then I liked that die cut that says Love and Smiles because I love this race and I was smiling really big here, so that seemed completely appropriate. And that die cut is from Echo Park Hello Easter, the ephemera die cut pieces, which is obviously their die cuts. And you will probably see this before the main sort of photos that I do of my sister and I together, because I could have called this Cottontail Classic, but I saved that for a 2-page layout that will eventually be coming up. So I'm not quite sure what order these are going to go up on YouTube, but just so that you know that. So then I was looking for something for the top left-hand corner there, and I found this sticker from Bella Boulevard, Simply Spring, from the Trinkets, which are the little tiny sticker sheets there, and it says My Favorite. And that's where the title comes from for this, because that actually is some of my favorite photos I've ever had taken of myself. And I'm just going to stick that in the top corner there. And I'll just take a look to see if there is anything else that I need to do or want to do. Kind of playing around, you know, like I said, that background paper is so busy, and I really kind of wanted to feature that paper. So I am kind of playing with some stickers here to see maybe I want to add some of those in, and I toyed with eggs there. But I am going to decide that that is enough. So here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye!